Good morning. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Surya Prakash Goyal. Please take a seat. And
Thank you, sir.
बिल्कुल पीछे हो जाइए, आराम से लैप में अपना हाथ रखिए, ऐसे मत रखिए, आराम से रखिए, बिल्कुल आराम से बैठिए. Okay? Lean back. Yeah. And you can use your hands for gesticulation. This is why I want you to. Okay? And introduce yourself to us.
Sir, my name is Surya Prakash Goyal. I came from Dholpur district in Rajasthan. I completed my schooling from Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Dholpur. After that, I joined Jamia Millia Islamia University for my BTech graduation. Since December 2023, I am working in CPWD as junior engineer. Presently, I am posted in Jaipur in valuation cell of CPWD.
Excellent.
So valuation cell of CPWD, that is of the Jaipur area or something like that?
No, sir, it's not for Jaipur. Valuation, we work for income tax department. So the jurisdiction of the valuation cell Jaipur is entire Rajasthan, sir.
So you value what? You do valuation of what?
We do valuation of immovable properties like land and buildings.
Those in income tax department, you value land and buildings.
Yes, sir.
So that income tax is levied on that. You are
Yes.
helping them.
Yes, sir.
You have got regular post or you are deputation post?
Sir, it's not kind of deputation, it's cadre posting, sir.
It is current.
He is in charge of the building. He is looking after the building in which that income tax.
The work is the people who filed their ITR returns and they declare
No. Your work is that of CPWD.
valuation of land and building, sir.
अच्छा
Income tax
अच्छा अच्छा
department.
इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट में के लिए आप करते हैं. वही सर पूछ रहे हैं कि इज इट अ प्रॉपर कार्डर पोस्ट और
Proper cadre post, sir.
ओके ओके
But they still they have proper cadre
ठीक
post.
है ठीक है ठीक है.
So you come from Dholpur.
Yes, sir.
तो पहला ये बताइए धौलपुर में क्या फेमस है?
Sir, in Dholpur is famous for its red sandstone, sir. And the red sandstone of Dholpur is very famous, and many monumental buildings are being constructed using this red sandstone, like Rashtrapati Bhavan.
तो धौलपुर की क्या खासियत है?
The
धौलपुर स्टोन की.
okay. The specialty of Dholpur
स्टेट
stone.
में धौलपुर ही बोलते हैं कि धौलपुर लगा हुआ है.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
धौलपुर स्टोन क्या खासियत है?
The specialty of Dholpur stone is its red shining color, sir. Its durability and easy to its appearance, sir, which give a good look to the building, good appearance.
Any monuments which has been built with Dholpur stone?
Yes, sir. Many monuments in Delhi itself, sir, like Rashtrapati Bhavan is also constructed using the use of red sandstone of Dholpur. Old Parliament buildings. These are the famous monuments.
Dholpur stone. Okay. So, do you ever have tested Dholpur stone for its compressive strength or its abrasion value? Or
No, sir.
you have never tested.
No.
What should be the values for durability of the Dholpur stone, abrasion value or compression strength?
Sir, its compressive strength might be under around 60 to 80 MPa, lesser than the granite. And its durability is the main drawback of Dholpur stone, like being a sandstone, its durability is not very high. Since it's a sandstone, so the leaching may take place, the percolation of water, so it makes it less durable.
But this is your aspect bone, all they are resting since long, 100 years, 100 plus.
Sir, the main durable effect of durability is water, sir. If there is a water and not in the place where it has been used, if that contains some salt, then the salt through the water will leach out and make it hazard.
Actually, we have used only in pitching, like on the wall and all. So there it looks well. So, but as far as if you want to use the whole stone for the building, so how do you find that? If it is not durable, then what do you do?
So, pardon, sir.
We normally use it for the pitching of the wall or something.
Yes, sir.
Or roof or something. But if you have to use it as a stone, as a machinery, for the machinery work, if it is not durable, then what will be the shortcomings of this stone?
Sorry sir.
चलो कोई बात नहीं. तो आपने बीटेक प्रोजेक्ट क्या किया आपने?
Sir, my BTech project was quality testing and assessment of bituminous concrete.
So you mean to say bituminous concrete, what is being tested is not up to the mark, or you have some improvement, or you feel that it is a routine test? What it is?
In my BTech project, we go to the newly constructed roads, or for the roads for which we have to test the specimen, we cut a core, and in laboratory we separate out its various layers, and we find out the amount of percent bitumen content, and the gradation of aggregates. In most of the cases, we found the amount of bitumen is appropriate within the limits, and the gradation is also good.
So there is nothing new. It is a routine matter.
It's a
How
routine
it is
method.
testing is for the bituminous concrete.
Yes sir.
Please.
Surya,
Yes sir.
what work do you do in your job exactly?
Sir, my work as a junior engineer is to assist our valuation officer in valuation of the building, in preparing the reports. In order to evaluate the land and building, the two assets are there for us: land and building. For valuing the land, we take the help of sub-registrar, call for DLC rates, and another method is comparable land rates method. For building, we use plinth area rate method, sir.
Like the circle rate and the market rate, both are different.
Yes, sir.
Usually, market rate is way higher than the circle rate. Then which one do you take?
Sir, here in valuation we have to take the circle rates, and if for market rates, if the comparable sale instances are available, we go for them. The difference might be some market rates are not reliable. They are speculation based. Anyone who is in need of that particular asset will will ready to pay higher amount. Someone who want to sell their land, but no buyer is available, then whatever be the market rate at this place, the owner will not get that amount of money. So, but the DLC rates are being declared by the district level committee headed by district collector. They are in general on the basis of general trend in that area.
And if you have to assess for some building?
For building, we measure its area. So, by using the plinth area PARs of CPWD, we use plinth area rate method, sir.
Let us say some house is 50-year-old.
Yes, sir.
How much value you will assess for that house?
For that, we try to incorporate take the PAR of that time. From PAR, if the PAR of that place is not available, then the PAR of nearby area we will use, and the factors we will apply, and we have to also assess the depreciation in that building. So by considering 70-year or 80-year life of the building, we will also depreciate its value. So in this way we will arrive at the valuation of the building.
In case of building, the depreciation, just one second. In case of building, let's say there is a depreciation. The building is around 70 years old.
Yes, sir.
So can the salvage value of the building be negative?
Yes, sir. Definitely it can be negative.
How?
Because if the life of the building is 70 years, means it is now of not very much use. So the person who buy that place, that land to use to construct a new house, and first he has to dismantle that building. So in dismantling or the disposal of the raw material, he has to incur the money. So in that way, that value is negative salvage value.
And which method of depreciation you use?
So, in our valuation, we use a straight line method of straight line depreciation method, sir.
Straight line depreciation.
Yes, sir.
In initial year, you'll assume less depreciation, and in later year, you'll take more depreciation. That is the drawback of straight line.
Yes, sir.
So, is it right to use straight line method of depreciation in such a case?
Sir, it might be not right, sir, but we have a limitation or easy calculation point of view, we go for this method, sir. Otherwise, sir, it will be very hectic or tremendous. Okay, for what amount of time we take, how much depreciation, and which market factors, or how the durability of that area building, durability of that area, the climatic conditions are, how such the maintenance of the building taken, how the maintenance of the building is taken care of. There will be many more variables will incur. So, in order to avoid all these, we take the straight line depreciation method for ease in calculation.
What is rate of depreciation in straight line depreciation?
So the rate of depreciation is constant. It's taken as the difference between the initial book value minus salvage value divided by the number of years for which it has been calculated. So it's constant for every year.
In this case, the initial value minus the scrap value is my amount of depreciation.
Yes, sir.
N is useful life.
Yes, sir.
So in this whole formula, what is the rate of depreciation?
The rate of depreciation will be, sir, it will come out the depreciated amount, total depreciated amount in its whole life divided by the number of years.
1 by n is the rate of depreciation.
Okay, sir.
Ci minus Cs is the amount of depreciation.
Amount of
1 by n is the rate of depreciation.
Okay, into 1 by n, so that rate of depreciation.
In this case, by using straight line depreciation, do you think you are neglecting the time value of money?
Yes, sir.
That's the important part. Right, sir.
Okay, Surya.
Yes, sir.
So you are already working in CPWD.
Yes, sir.
And you have given your first choice as Indian Railways.
Yes, sir.
So why do you want to switch?
Sir, I want to switch because the railway provide me a diversified nature of work. In CPWD, there are diversification, but mainly for building and roads. In railway, the spectrum is very big. So I want, and the challenges and the opportunity to grow for me is huge. So I prefer railway to visit.
So can you tell me one area where you feel yourself to be working for railways if you are selected in engineering services and 10 years from now?
Okay. Sir, my preferable areas will be to take taken care of the constructed work, like to take care of any new development is taking place, like construction of new way, new permanent ways constructing somewhere, or the modification of already like.
So these are routine jobs.
Yes.
That actually you are thinking. Do you have any picture of Indian Railways dream job which you want to work on?
As far as my dream is considered, sir, I want to see the Indian Railway hassle free. Like the present problems in railway are like lot of accidents are taking place. The rails are accessible for general public, so it must for any, like animals are coming, or there are many others. So I want to see the railway in a way that it will be hassle free, sir.
So I feel that being hassle free has more to do with the management of railways instead of the construction or the infrastructure of railways.
Yes, sir, and the IRMS is also a managerial part, sir, techno-managerial post. Sir.
But you will not be managing the tracks, you will be designing the tracks, designing the bridges. How do you think that will make the railways hassle free?
So designing is also an important part to make that hassle free, sir. In designing, how we design the axis on the track. throughout its way. How to design in such a way that in that path less number of
What are the number of accidents that has taken place in the railways in last maybe average yearly accidents where the animals have encountered?
Sir, as far as number is concerned, I am not aware.
Can you
of
take
it.
a guess?
Okay, it must be around 1,000. Sir.
So do you think 1,000 is worth a number to consider for a railway which is running 10,000s of trains daily?
Sir, this is not in terms of accidents, sir. So many recent accidents are taking place. In some cases there are found that someone infiltrated something on track. Some inaccessible people come to track and do something wrong. And
So that you will not be able to control it anyway.
by controlling some like in metro, where whole track is out of reach of anyone. So kind of sort of like that we can do.
Okay. So what is the difference in design of a high speed rail versus a normal rail?
The difference, sir, first the amount, the weight of the section should be high as compared to the normal rail section, and another the cant provided should be high. The gauge and the rails should be long welded rails. The amount of joints should be less, and the fastening of the rail section with the sleeper should be as such that the amount of creep should be minimum. These must be the factors that should be.
So why we have gaps between the rails?
The gap between the rails is to accommodate the temperature shrinkage and contraction, sir.
Shrinkage and contraction.
Yes, sir. So that if the gap will not be there during high temperature, the rail section will try to expand and they will laterally bend.
How is this taken care in the long welded rails?
In long welded rails, sir, the method of fastening adopted make them very tightly rigidly clamped with the sleeper section. One thing is another in long welded railways, the alloying of rail section has been made such that the temperature effect, the increase and contraction will be less.
Okay. So you mentioned the slippers.
Yes, sir.
What is the major difference in the arrangement of slippers or the bed between the high speed and a normal rail? Can you have ballasts in case of high speed rails?
Okay. From this point of view, sir, yes, it's a point of concern whether we can have ballast or not, because as the fast moving train will go, the chance of ballast might come on the track. So, sir, from that logic, the track of high speed rail should be completed.
So we should have ballastless or it should have ballast?
The ballast should be such that during the movement of high speed rail, it not come on the track or go.
Is that the only consideration? What happens to the vibrations? What happens to the movement of the rail between a ballast and a ballastless track?
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to recall.
Okay. What is the difference between a pre-stressed concrete and the reinforced concrete?
Sir, reinforced concrete, in reinforced concrete, we provide steel bars in tension zone, because the concrete is relatively weak in tension than compression. So whatever the tension may come in the section, that tension is taken by the steel reinforcement bar. In pre-stressing, the method is we do not provide steel bars for taking care of tension. Rather we provide initial compression in the whole section. So whenever the tension will rise, though it will compensate it by initial compression.
How is the pre-stressing done?
There are two methods of pre-stressing, sir. One is pre-tension and another is post-tension. In pre-tension, we stress the pre-stressing cable bars and tie them between the abutments and cast the concrete. When the concrete reaches its strength, then these cables are cut. After cutting, the steel bars try to regain its original shape. In that process, they impart stresses on the concrete. So in this case, this is pre-tensioning. In post-tensioning, we cast the concrete section, leave the ducts. In ducts, later we provide the cables, and by one-way tensioning or two-way tensioning, we stress those cables, taking reaction from the concrete section itself. So it provides tension, compression in them.
So why the concrete is good in compression, whereas the weak in tension?
Since the concrete is a non-homogeneous material, sir, and it is made up of aggregates, cement, and water. So in compression, there is a bridging-like phenomena, but in tension, the bond between each particle takes place. Or in compression, the crack might bridged. In tension, the crack propagates. So in that way, the concrete is weak in tension as compared to compression.
So,
Okay, just a couple of general knowledge questions actually.
yes,
I see with some, how should I say, concern कि मुंबई में या न्यूयॉर्क में बिल्कुल समुद्र तट पे, दोनों तो बिल्कुल दे आर राइट एट द सी फ्रंट, नो, बट देर आर सच मल्टी स्टोरेड 20-20, 30-30 मंजिल की बिल्डिंग्स हैं.
yes, sir.
बट आई थॉट दिल्ली में भी वैसे बन जाए, लेकिन यमुना किनारे वो बहुत ज़्यादा रिस्की हो जाता है. सो व्हाट डिटर्मिन्स कि किस जगह आप बिल्डिंग बनाए? इजंट इट रिस्की इन मुंबई?
Sir, mostly depends on seismic activities, sir. Because in India, the predominant force for designing any structure are seismic forces, sir. In Delhi comes under Zone 5.
All of Delhi?
No, sir, I'm not complete.
Some
Zone
parts
4 or Zone 5.
Some parts are in 4, some in 5.
So here the chances of occurrence of earthquake is very
अच्छा,
high.
चलो. Then again, is that the only criterion, or does it have something to do with the density of the soil and so on?
Sir, both the seismic activity determines the load which are acting on the building for designing its system, like beam and column. For the soil, it tells about the how much load can the soil taken of the building. So, but the soil deficiency can be taken care of, like providing deep foundation, providing raft, by the soil improvement techniques. But the major factor which determines these are the earthquake forces, seismic forces.
Sir, I'll add one
Please,
point.
please, no.
Surya, you are telling that that is the only criteria. Uttarakhand,
Yes, sir.
seismic zone 5,
Yes, sir.
but we are building tallest of dams over there.
But sir, the economy is also concerned. We can construct anything anywhere, but the economy will be compensated. Provide very huge sections, sir.
I see. So you can tweak the engineering to fit the terrain.
What, sir?
You can tweak or you can modify the engineering specifications to suit the terrain. Is
Yes,
that
sir.
what you are saying?
Yes, sir.
अच्छा, ये आपने earthquake की बात की. There's some scale on which it is measured. So I have not understood. There is a Richter scale 3 and there is a Richter scale 4. So the Richter scale 4 earthquake is what? 4 by 3 times more powerful than Richter scale 3.
No, sir. It's a log-based scale, sir.
Okay.
It's I'm not fully recalling that now, but it might be 10 times more powerful than 4, than 3.
It is. There's something which measures the hardness of something. It is called
More scales. For hardness of any
glass or something. Materials.
hardness is measured in terms of more scales, sir.
There's something called Vickers scale.
Yes, sir.
Have you heard of it? Can you tell me?
No, sir.
Okay.
I might heard, but right now I am not recalling it, sir.
Okay. There's something called Scoville scale. SCOVILLE.
No, sir. I am also not recalling this.
खाने में इस्तेमाल होती है, मिर्ची में इस्तेमाल होती है.
Okay, to test its acidic nature of
How pungent that thing is. आप राजस्थान से आ रहे हैं इसलिए पूछ रहा हूँ.
Not aware of it.
भूत झलकिया,
Red chili of
Bikaneri.
Jodhpur.
Okay, tell me one thing which is again, why is it that in areas around Bikaner, Jaisalmer, Barmer, etc., red chilies, एक तो ये है कि वहाँ पे होती है, that is one of the reasons, low priority reasons. लेकिन जिस जगह में चिलीज नहीं होती हैं, रायलसीमा एरिया, this part of Rajasthan, some parts of Meghalaya, okay, Mexico, हुनान रीजन ऑफ चाइना, वहाँ पर खूब मिर्ची खाई जाती है. जबकि कुछ जगहों पर, जैसे आप अजमेर तक आ जाइए, अजमेर, जयपुर, सॉरी कहने को लाल मांस है, मिर्च नहीं होती है ना. उसी तरह हैदराबाद के आसपास रायलसीमा से मुश्किल से 10 घंटे का रास्ता है, you don't find chilies. So why is it that some areas you eat a lot of chilies and in some areas you don't? Traditionally.
Yes, sir. I try to answer this question, sir. The probable reasons might be the geography of that region, sir. Sir, like in very hot type of regions, the people.
Meghalaya is not very hot.
So, sir.
And the terrain, the altitude of Hyderabad, etc., is almost the same. Bikaner, Badmer also same as Jaipur, Ajmer.
Sorry, sir, I am not.
What does mirchi do to the stomach?
I am not.
It causes a strong acidic medium in that much region. So कोई भी waterborne disease का germs हैं,
Okay.
वो मर जाते हैं.
So
जहाँ पानी खराब होगा,
the quality of water which determines the amount of chili traditionally taken. Okay.
Generations and generations have realized कि अच्छा थोड़ा मिर्ची खाते हैं तो फिर हमें.
This is the only method to get rid of waterborne disease, sir. Okay.
One of the
methods.
cheapest methods. Anyway, end of your interview. आपकी सबसे स्ट्रॉन्ग क्वालिटी है कि आप बहुत सहज हैं और आखिर तक हैं. ठीक है, इसे बनाए रखिए, बिल्कुल रिलैक्स रखिए, थोड़ा हाथों का इस्तेमाल कीजिए तो अभिव्यक्ति ज़्यादा बेहतर होगी.
सर मैं हिंदी में और बेहतर बोल सकता हूँ सर अभिव्यक्ति,
बोलो ना.
लेकिन मैं थोड़ा अवॉइड करना चाह रहा था.
किसने रोका? देखिए, इसका तरीका यह है कि जब आप इंटरव्यू बोर्ड में घुसे ना, यहाँ इट इज़ नॉट ए टेस्ट ऑफ योर जनरल इंग्लिश, इट इज़ अ टेस्ट ऑफ योर पर्सनैलिटी. इफ़ इन एग्जिबिटिंग योर पर्सनैलिटी, अपने व्यक्तित्व का प्रदर्शन करते समय आपको लगता है कि आपकी अभिव्यक्ति हिंदी में बेहतर है या तमिल तेलुगु में बेहतर है, तो उसका इस्तेमाल कीजिए. आपको वो कार्ड खेलना चाहिए जो आपका सबसे तगड़ा है
जी.
ठीक है ना. लेकिन एहतियात से, या समझ लीजिए कि आउट ऑफ कर्टसी आप ये पूछ लीजिए, सर क्या मैं कैन आई स्पीक इन हिंदी, बिकॉज आई कैन टेल दिस थिंग बेटर इन हिंदी. एक आदमी भी नहीं कहेगा नो आई इंसिस्ट ऑन इंग्लिश. ओके, सो यूज़ दैट. 2, आप आई कांटेक्ट सबसे बना के रखिए. एक आदमी सवाल पूछता है लेकिन आपका जवाब सबके लिए होता है, सो आपको सबको इंगेज रखना है.
जी.
ठीक है, तो जितनी बढ़िया अभिव्यक्ति होगी आपको ही उतना अच्छा मज़ा आएगा. लास्टली, जब आपसे कोई सवाल पूछे आप एकदम शांत हो जाते हो, सोचने लगते हो. ज़रूर सोचिए. सोचने से क्या होता है, अगर आपने पहले से सोच रहे हैं बोलने से पहले, तो आपका इतना बड़ा जवाब है, उसमें से आप उतना छांट लेते हो जो सवाल को रिलेट करता है. दूसरी बात, जो उल्टा सीधा बाकी एक्सेस बैगेज है वो निकाल देते हो उसमें से और पॉइंटेड जवाब देते हो. ये तो हो गई अच्छी बात. लेकिन जब आप एकदम शांत हो जाते हो तो अगला आदमी थोड़ा किंग करते विमूढ़ हो जाता है कि सोच क्या रहा है, क्यों एकदम से शांत हो गए. तो आप ये कहिए, सर मे आई टेक अ फ्यू सेकेंड्स टू थिंक, क्या मैं थोड़ा सोच सकता हूँ, थोड़ा वक्त ले सकता हूँ. इट्स अ कर्टसी.
यस सर.
समझ गए
जी.
बाकी मस्त रहो. बाकी कुछ चीज़ों पे आप कंसेप्चुअली हिल गए थे, तो वो थोड़ा
जगह पे कंसेप्चुअली हिल गए थे.
जवाहर, एक तो अब जवाहर नवोदय विद्यालय है
जी.
पूछा जाएगा कब आए, कैसे आए, क्या इफेक्ट है, सोशल इफेक्ट क्या है, तैयार कर लेना.
जी.
और दूसरा ये जो पूछ रहे ब्लास्ट स्लीपर, इसका अच्छे से अध्ययन कर लेना.
हाँ, इसका सर मैं अब जाके अच्छे से देखता हूँ.
धौलपुर स्टोन सही जवाब. तक नहीं पहुंचे हो।
नहीं,
ड्यूरेबिलिटी ठीक होती है सर उसकी?
जबरदस्त
ड्यूरेबिलिटी
जबरदस्त होती है durability।
बहुत अच्छी होती है।
एज कम्पेयर
सारी हवेलियां क्यों बनती हैं उससे, अब बताओ, सारी हवेलियां क्यों बनती हैं धौलपुर से?
यूँ तो सर हमारे यहाँ वो स्लैब भी उसी की डालते हैं, चीरियाँ की।
अरे क्यों?
क्यों?
वो
वो
ड्यूरेबिलिटी
चलती है सालों साल।
क्यों भाई? बाहर कोई भी चीज बाहर लगा रहे हो तो सबसे अच्छी होगी ना, कूड़े वाली चीज तो अंदर होगी।
फिर वेदरिंग इफेक्ट पूछ सकते हैं, वेदरिंग इफेक्ट क्यों है, क्या ऐसी क्वालिटीज़ हैं पत्थर में, क्या है, ठीक है ना। वेदरिंग इफेक्ट नहीं है इस पे अपना।
पूरा गुड़ गोबर कर दिए थे धौलपुर स्टोन में।
और फिर कैसे रिपेयर करोगे अगर कुछ हो जाए भाई? अब ऐसा थोड़ा है कि राजपथ भवन है, इसमें बाहर जो पॉलिश चमक रही है ये ओरिजिनल हो, कुछ ना कुछ करते रहते होंगे ना, वो सब चीज़।
ठीक है सर।
क्या धौलपुर स्टोन गलत गए? ठीक है, वैल्यूएशन में ठीक था, सही था, जो मैंने जो पोर्शन पूछा वो ठीक था। सर में 2-4 जगह पे हिकअप्स आए हैं, तो मतलब ऑफ ट्रैक जा रहे हो और कई बार ऐसा लग रहा है कि ऐसा समझे बैठे हो कि नहीं यार हम ही को पता है और हम बेवकूफ़ बना ले जाएंगे यहाँ पे, वो नहीं हो रहा।
अब ब्लास्ट है, कहने को तो ब्लास्ट है, उसका फंक्शन क्या है, कितने शॉक ऑब्जर्व करता है, क्या क्वालिटी होनी चाहिए, कहाँ मिलता है, कहाँ का अच्छा होता है, उसमें सवाल ही सवाल है। आपका 2 घंटा निकल जाएगा। तो बेसिक चीज़ें पता है। जैसे स्लीपर है, PSC है कि RCC है या लकड़ी का है, पहले कैसे लगता था, अब कैसे लगता है, उसमें कौन सा बेटर है, क्या क्वालिटीज़ हैं, सब कुछ आपको तैयार करके जाना चाहिए, ठीक है ना
सर।
So, Surya, your theoretical bookish knowledge is good. This is as per the book. जैसा बुक में लिखा है वैसा आप बता पा रहे हो, लेकिन जैसे ही मैं बुक से रियल लाइफ में जाता हूँ, इट्स लाइक कि आपने कभी सोचा नहीं या कभी उस पर ध्यान नहीं दिया। सो देर इज़ अ ह्यूज गैप, उसको आपको ब्रिज करना है। कोई भी क्वेश्चन अगर आपसे पूछा जाता है, देयर शुड ऑलवेज बी थिंग इन माइंड कि इसका इंटेंशन क्या है, ये क्वेश्चन मेरे से पूछा क्यों गया है। When it is being asked what is the difference in high speed and a low speed rail, तो ये होना चाहिए कि हाई स्पीड में क्या दिक्कतें आएंगी, लो स्पीड में क्या दिक्कत आएंगी, वो आपके मेमोरी में प्रोसेस होना चाहिए। आपने कुछ चीज़ें आपने बताई, वो बुकिश थी कि लॉन्ग रेल्स जाएंगे, स्पैन कम कर देंगे, स्टिफनेस आपने बताया, दैट वाज गुड, लेकिन बैलास्ट इज द फर्स्ट थिंग दैट कम्स। बैलास्टलेस ट्रैक्स होंगे जो कि आप जैसे बुलेट ट्रेन्स वगैरह होती हैं उनमें, क्यों? क्योंकि इतनी स्पीड पे चलती हैं, अगर थोड़ा सा भी ट्रैक पे वाइब्रेशन मिला आपकी ट्रेन तो गिर जाएगी। So, उसके लिए ये इंटेंशन कि हाँ भाई कहाँ पे क्वेश्चन जा रहा है, दैट शुड बी देयर। तो टेक द हिंट एंड देन यूज योर माइंड। ठीक है, आप पॉज ले रहे हो, वो सब अच्छा कर रहे हो। सेकेंड इज, आप जब एक्सप्लेन करते हो तो सिलेक्शन ऑफ वर्ड्स इज नॉट प्रॉपर। आपने राष्ट्रपति भवन धौलपुर स्टोन में बोला, बट सर ने वापस जब पूछा फिर आप राष्ट्रपति भवन पे आए। इफ यू रिमेंबर, यू कट शॉर्ट योर आंसर कि धौलपुर स्टोन बताते बताते फिर आपने लास्ट में बोला जैसे कि राष्ट्रपति भवन, लो बोला था बिल्कुल। फिर सर को वो सुनाई नहीं दिया तो सर ने वापस पूछा, अच्छा बताओ विच आर द मॉन्यूमेंट्स विच आर देयर। अगर सर नहीं पूछते तो नॉलेज आपको थी, पता आपको था, बट यू डिड नॉट एम्फेसाइज इट प्रॉपरली, यू डिड नॉट एक्सप्रेस इट प्रॉपरली। धौलपुर स्टोन आते ही तो आपके दिमाग में चमक जाना चाहिए था कि ये पकड़ लिया
मेरा, हाँ, मेरा
अब मैं धौलपुर स्टोन पे ही चलाऊंगा इंटरव्यू। इट शुड बी समथिंग लाइक दैट। आपने जैसे ही राष्ट्रपति भवन बोला, मेरे दिमाग में इट स्टक इनटू माय माइंड। फिर मैंने सोचा चलो इसी पे क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं। सो योर इंटरव्यू इज ऑलवेज ऑन व्हाट यू फीड, एंड इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट द इंट्रो दैट यू गिव, you should give every member at least 2 words कि जिससे आपसे पूछा जा सके।
वो वर्ड मेरे बेस्ट फील्ड के होने चाहिए।
यस
भाई देखो, राष्ट्रपति भवन उसी चीज़ से बना है जिससे पुरानी संसद बनी
जी।
नॉर्थ ब्लॉक साउथ ब्लॉक बना। हाउ कैन यू से वन थिंग एंड ब्लूटेंस तो दीवाना था इसका, है ना? चलिए,
सो दैट्स ऑल।
बाकी सर
will
टायर वगैरह
yeah, that was
Perfect.
good.
सब ठीक है।
बढ़िया है।
बिल्कुल परफेक्ट।
वे ऑफ टॉकिंग मैंने
कब है इंटरव्यू?
परसों यहाँ से 16 को
बिल्कुल, वो सब बिल्कुल मस्त है।
धौलपुर स्टोन पढ़ के जाओ,
पक्का सर।
जरूर सवाल आएगा।
उस पर ही आपका आधा घंटा निकल जाएगा।
Always keep energy up.
जी
आप मुस्कुराते रहिए, बात करते रहिए, एंगेज रखिए।
सर, वो टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी जो आपने कहा था उसमें स्टेट लैंड डिप्रिसिएशन में क्या
वही तो उसका ड्रॉबैक है,
यही ड्रॉबैक है?
वही तो ड्रॉबैक है, टाइम वैल्यू ऑफ मनी को नहीं कंसिडर करते।
सही बोला था मैंने सर।
एक और आंसर आप प्रिपेयर, वी डिड नॉट आस्क कि यू हैव अपीयर्ड फॉर सिविल सर्विसेज आल्सो।
यस सर।
सो व्हाट इज द अल्टीमेट गोल? इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज में जाना है या सिविल में जाना है? बी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर दैट, इट माइट बी आस्क्ड।
लेट मी पुट इट डिफरेंटली, मैं भूल गया बताना, अपने डैफ को बहुत थॉरली प्रिपेयर करो। धौलपुर इज़ वन ऑफ द, सिविल सर्विसेज वाला इज़ दी अदर। तुम्हारी जो हॉबीज़ हैं उसके बारे में पूछा ही नहीं, उस पर लिख सकते हैं।
आपने सर, इन्होंने लिखा भी नहीं है कुछ भी।
हाँ वही
बहुत बढ़िया है।
कुछ भी नहीं लिखा है।
कोई हॉबी
है सर, स्पिरिचुअल रीडिंग एंड फिलोसफी रीडिंग।
लेकिन वो आप
ठीक है, जनरली कोई बात
अरे हम तो वर्कोहलिक हैं, काम करते हैं।
मोस्टली तो यही है सर।
नहीं, दैट इज नॉट इट।
सही।
सुगम संगीत सुनते हैं, कुछ ट्यून सुनते हैं, लेकिन रिलैक्स करने को ऐसा कुछ वो नहीं है। जितना स्पेसिफिक होगे उतना फंसोगे। राज जी, जो बढ़िया ट्यून लगती है मैं सुनने लगता हूँ, गुनगुनाने लगता हूँ। बहुत बढ़िया। अपने डैफ को ठीक से पढ़ के जो कुछ एक एक वर्ड है उसके ऊपर तैयारी कर लो कि 4-5 सवाल आ सकते हैं। ठीक है, ऑल राइट, ऑल द बेस्ट।
थैंक यू सर। थैंक यू
ओके
सर। मार्क्स का इसका
हाँ देते हैं आपको, भेजते हैं।
विल शेयर योर फीडबैक।
ओके, थैंक यू सर।